Hi everyone, I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 18, The Unforgiven. And the last episode was the awkward dinner date with the Todoroki family. You had Endeavor just thinking about everything that he's done to his family and trying to figure out exactly how to make things better. And Fuyumi, I believe that's the sister, right? She organized this dinner where they invited Deku and Bakugo, and Natsu was there as well, and everything was, they were eating and everything. But then I believe Fuyumi mentioned the fact that Natsu also used to cook, but then he's like, Shoto was like, "Did I eat your food or something or other like that?" And then that was when Natsu just like got angry because he felt like Endeavor probably didn't let him eat his food and everything. He just got angry and then he left. And after that, Fuyumi and Shoto were talking about his father and how he feels about him. And then you have Deku and Bakugo listening outside. And then Deku just told Shoto that he was probably getting ready to forgive his father because he's a kind person and everything. So yeah, that was nice. And yeah, so that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/filmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay, last episode he kept doing that. I keep having a dream where they're laughing and I'm not there. But I didn't think that was gonna come back. I just thought, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think it was gonna come back. So that's what he got out of it. The fact that they were there happy with the mom and everything, and Toya's not there, whatnot. He wished that he was there, but he's not. But they were happy and everything, but I'm not there. So his solution is that he was gonna get them a new house where all of them can live together. And since the mom is about to get out of the hospital, so they can all live there without him. Without the constant, I guess, like Natsuo said. He said that every time he sees him, he is reminded of what he did to Toya and everything. So the fact that he's not there, that reminder is not gonna be forefront in his mind each time he sees his father. So I guess that makes sense. But as he turned his back on them and he was saying that, and then you see Natsuo's face. I'm like, I feel like he's the face that he has is of someone that doesn't really want to let his father go. Like he wants to say, stay with us or something or other like that. I know Fuyumi will say it. But Natsuo, I don't. Even if he might be thinking about it, I don't think he's gonna say it. Okay, so that villain was just completely another different villain called Ending. What I say? As I was looking at him, when they showed him at one point, sort of like zoomed in on his eyes a little bit, and then after that they zoomed out. But when I was looking at his eyes looked like Stain. I keep mentioning Stain because he was like one of my favorite villains that showed up in this anime. So it's like, I don't know, I want to see him again. But he reminded me of Stain. And then I kept looking at him, and then he's like, "You remember how you whatever." And then my mind also went to that one villain. I knew it wasn't him, especially after I saw this guy's powers where he had all the lines. He was whatever. But I was thinking about that villain that when I think it was both squad, Class A and Class B, they went on this retreat in these trees, space, whatever. And then these villains show up, and then you had the one that has this long tooth or something that was sort of like made of steel or something or other like that. I don't know. That was up there. Why not? I thought about him too. I was just going through the villains that I've seen and just thinking who it might be if I've seen him before. So I thought about, of course, Stain. Then I thought about that dude that I just talked about, and then I also thought about the League of Villains, white, black person, and it's none of them. His name was anything. And then they said he said that Endeavor. His thing is that he wants Endeavor to kill him. And the fact that Endeavor's debut as the number one hero was him killing the Nomu, and then this guy just got out of prison, and then he's like, oh, this is sort of like kismet. So since he's like, heroes are not allowed to kill, but since he's killed the Nomu, then he's gonna kill me. So let me go and kidnap your son to force you to kill me and everything. But he did not count on my boys being in the car with him, being along on this ride, and seeing like him be kidnapped, just jumped into action, and then they were, going after them, and then the driver was like, "You guys forgot something." And then he threw their not outfit, but what was it called again? Or whatever, their gears, I guess. It threw the gears at them, and then they just went after them, and then they stopped them. It was so cool. Shoto condensed his power into this like ball and everything. And then he's just like this. And then Deku used the black whip to catch all those falling cars, and Bakugo was so fast. It's winter. That was his thing. When they started training with Endeavor, he was like, in winter, it takes me a while to warm up or something or other like that. And then he also mentioned that this episode, this was winter time, but no, he was still able to like so fast. And then he captured kept Natsu from being pancaked by this train that was coming or something or other like that. That was cool. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, after they saved them, someone called first off, after they did all of this, as they were Endeavor was gonna try to save his son, right? But then the guy kept putting Natsuo in danger, like right in front of Endeavor. Endeavor was like, I can't really do this. I don't want to hurt my son and everything. He was sort of like paralyzed. And then while the kids, the others were doing the thing, then I remembered what he said about them doing this thing. I don't know if they said that they will pass or whatever. I didn't think he said they will pass, but he was like, during this work study, at least capture or save someone before me or something or other like that. And then as he was sort of like petrified and he wasn't able to move, and then the others were doing the thing. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the one occasion where they're gonna be able to do all those things. And then they did it, and then Bakugo was trying to lord it over him. And the first reaction was so subdued that he was like, this is not fun. So after they saved those people and Natsu and everything, and someone called out a hero. I don't know if it was Deku, but somebody called Bakugo some kind of name, and then he's like, that's not my name, that's not my hero name. So Deku was like, oh, so you have a name? What is it? It's like, yeah, I do have a name, but I'm not gonna tell you. I gotta tell someone first. And I'm like, I know who he's gonna tell first. I know who he's trying to tell first. Why is his name escaping me? stuck at the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to. Best Genius. God dang it. It's Best Genius. Like, I took so long before I remember his name. Best Genius, that's who he wants to tell first. But then the last thing we saw of Best Genius was he was with Hawks, and then Hawks he was getting ready to come back into the world and everything. Then Hawks did something, and they said that Best Genius disappeared. So it's like, what happened to him? You know, he's the one that Boku wants to tell his hero name to first. Come on. I love that moment too, when after Natsu was saved, and then Endeavor went and hugged him and everything, and Natsu's like and after that they started talking, and he's like he mentioned the fact that Natsu was also a kind person, you know, because Fuyumi is trying to get his family back together, you know, and even though Natsu is not really up for it, he still shows up for his sister, so that makes him a kind person. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then Endeavor told him that it wasn't that he was shunning them, but he was running away from his responsibility or something, or whatever like that. Is that because of the Toya thing? Or wanna, you know? I don't know if that's what it was, but okay, now I'm done with that, and I'm going to spoiler territory. So, spoiler warning. You know, as I was watching them sort of like out there and hashing out their differences in front of the public and everything, I couldn't help but wonder how Dabi would be feeling as he was watching this play out, you know. It's like, okay, you did this to me, and now I'm like this villain now, and now I'm seeing you sort of like making up with your family, and I'm like on the outside looking in, and I'm, oh no. And then they said that him and Natsu were really close, so it's like, how would he be feeling about Natsu maybe inching toward forgiving Endeavor, you know? I couldn't help but think about that. I feel like he won't be happy with it. He will be pissed off. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/filmini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. On est la seule là, bien sur la terre là, qui fait la guerre avec la joie. Allons-y.